Welcome to the episode of Grade Pending, the show where we, grade movies, music, TV shows that we watch and all that good stuff. Obviously, if you've seen the show before, we give our unique grading system. Awesome, which is the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. We got Dope, which is very good, not perfect, not the bestest, but hey, it's a good show, good piece of entertainment. We got Meh, which basically is all right, or watched it once, not trying to watch it no more. And then we got Straight Trash. I'm never watching it again. It was hot garbage. Get this out my face. Why did I spend money on this? However you feel about it. All right. We talk about it individually, and then we come back and talk about it as a group. But of course, to talk about it, we got to talk about it. So there will be spoilers. And on this episode, we are talking about the Disney Plus series She-Hulk. All right. So let's get to the individual reviews.
All right, boys and girls, She-Hulk. Let's talk about it. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna talk about fucking Daredevil, baby. This is all that fucking matters. Ain't nobody watching She-Hulk for fucking Jen Walters. Who? Baby, it's the Matt Murdock show. All right, so She-Hulk. I'm a big Hulk fan. I'm also a big fan of muscle mommies. So She-Hulk, right down my alley, right? I can't wait. There's a lot to say about this show. It was a sitcom-ish. It was a lawyer thing. I like lawyer things. I like sitcoms. I enjoyed this show. This show got a lot of hate. I spent a lot of time trolling Paul about it. They did spend too much time teasing Daredevil to get regular fans to watch it. I don't think it worked. There's a lot of angry young men, old men, keyboard warriors about this show. I'd rather just discuss it as a group. As far as a grade, it's a dope. It's a dope. I enjoyed it week to week. There was always something to enjoy. The muscle momminess and the jokes and the making fun of the Twitter community, the Redditors, which I'm a part of that community, not the incel side, but the side that like makes fun of those guys. And then episode 8, which was like the best thing Marvel's ever produced, ever, maybe not ever, but definitely phase 4. I watched this episode 3 times. 3 times. Daredevil fucks, baby. But we'll discuss shortly. Definitely a high dope from me for She-Hulk.
So, I personally was semi-excited waiting for when I heard about She-Hulk, only because I am, also a Hulk fan. I do love it. I love anything that's mean green, gonna smash things and break things. And I was hopeful for this. Give a little fanboy. I had my little She-Hulk number 8 signed by Dan Slott. I was a fan. So I was going into this and saw the first episode, and I was like, okay, it's not what I expected, but I'll give it a chance. I like the girl playing. I like Jennifer Walters. I like her as, Jennifer Walters. She does a good job. She keeps me interested. I was like, all right, cool. And as it went on, the male Neanderthal part of my brain that didn't see the smashing on a regular basis was like, this is stupid. But the regular part of me was like, I like this though. I'm still keep coming back. I'm still enjoying episodes. I'm still smiling, still laughing. Okay, it's not bad. I still have mixed feelings about this. I'm not sure how I really feel still, because I'm like, part of me still wish there was that smashing every episode, big bad guy, and then part of me is like, well, the way they did it, it still was entertaining without having that at all. And I enjoyed it. What I did laugh though is literally the other day, one of my fellow CEOs was at the job and they had me talking about it. I was like, oh, you saw that show, what you thought about it? And he literally was like, you mean Law and Order with the green bitch? And I was dying laughing. Because it's not what I expected, but that doesn't make it a bad thing. Actually, I enjoyed it for the most part. I do agree that they did hype up Ditto forever to only get him in an episode and a half. Kind of sucked, and I did hate the fact, and I'm gonna be a big hater right now. I've been complaining about Marvel Phase 4 CGI for the longest. My Daredevil on Netflix literally was fucking people up in the hallway. This Daredevil was a CGI guy rolling around on the floor. That wasn't even my Matt Murdock. It was some CGI computer guy. It reminded me of fucking Matrix in the projects, Neo fighting people. Like, it was bad. That parking lot scene was terrible. And it annoyed me because I watched Matt Murdock flip on fucking different roofs and into fucking fire escapes and fuck up a bunch of ninjas. So I know it's doable. I know Disney has the money, but that's a small complaint compared to, I like the show. I enjoyed the show. Every episode I kept on, and I remember even being a little mad, like, damn, this one has no end credit scene. Like, I did enjoy it. I was disappointed with the season finale, though. I was, and because of that, I'm giving it a high man versus a dope because I was really disappointed with the season finale. I understand what they did, and I get the breaking the third wall, but I was disappointed with no real. At the end of the day, I still had a cater to my Neanderthal part of my brain, and I'm like, I want smashing and destruction, and I didn't get that, and that's my own disappointment.
She-Hulk and Werewolf by Night were both pretty dope. I thought they were entertaining. There was something for everyone in all of them. I think we have to get over the fact that they're not going to be 100% comic book accurate. Realistically, we have to start looking at these like, okay, they're not made just for the comic book fan anymore. They're made to be entertaining movies and TV shows. So that's what it is. What it is. I thought She-Hulk had moments of comedy, seriousness. I love the fourth wall breaks. The whole dipping out of her show into assembled onto the back lot of a Disney Marvel studio was awesome. Kevin was really cool. The fact that he had on a little hat and he was making fun of himself, which was really good. Overall, they were dope, fun, entertaining. So yeah, that's my opinion of Werewolf by Night and She-Hulk.
So when it comes to She-Hulk, as with all of the Disney Plus shows, I feel like the finale episode is what makes or breaks it. This season we got 9 episodes of She-Hulk, compared to like 6 episodes for most of the other shows, and every episode pretty much stood alone. Every episode had a special character that kind of featured too. So we got Wong, we got Abomination, we got Daredevil, we got the Immortal Dude. We got an episode. Each character had an episode feature person on it or whatever. And all in all, we wanted. I mean, I feel like I wanted some story through the season, and I feel like the finale basically said that this story of the season was irrelevant. I didn't mind the fourth wall breaking throughout the season with her talking to us as narrator, and I didn't mind her breaking out of the Disney Plus app and then going to the studio. I just felt that when her and Kevin was recorrecting the episode, that they would at least still give some type of substance to what is happening in the finale. And it kind of just, she said, no, let's not do it that way. Let's just not do it. Let's just change it. And they still didn't grab, you didn't get any explanation to Todd, his motivation. Titania was irrelevant. So much of it was just like irrelevance. And a lot of the jokes really didn't hit. So I think Otto said it was like funny-ish. Yeah, I mean, to me, the standouts was Madison, with 2 N's and a Y, but not what you think. Um, Daredevil, him taking the walk of shame. You know what I mean? I think that was funny just seeing it, and it was different. And I feel like it doesn't show what we're gonna get when his show comes out, because I feel like this show was just irrelevant and standalone, and in its own, it exists in its own space. Um, all in all, I would have preferred, if you ever a fan of Futurama, they made a show called Single Female Lawyer, and I think that was a better theme song and a better show. Shout out to Bender singing that song. Again, Futurama fans, you have to watch that episode. Look it up on YouTube. But I think She-Hulk on Disney Plus, it really is something I won't go back to. I feel they even said it was kind of irrelevant. It was just, it felt like every episode was filler to the current phase and the situation. I think they just basically wanted to give us, Hulk. He left, and last episode brought his son back. That was the only thing that really seems like it's going to matter to the rest of the universe. So I'm going to go meh. Uh, Not even high, not even borderline. I'm just gonna go, man. Something I'll probably never watch again. You know, yeah.
That Feige check must not have cleared.
The first time ever, baby. First time for everything. That
It's
shit
not.
bounced. That shit bounced higher than Rubber Girl,
It's
bro.
not.
That
It's
shit,
not the
that
first
check did
time
not
ever.
go through.
It was lackluster.
What was the last meh you gave to a Marvel product?
The last man.
Yeah,
Thor: Love and
exactly.
Thunder. Or did I give that
I
trash?
don't remember. I don't remember him giving that. No, you said it was like a fucking marvelous and shit. You made up a new
No,
letter
I
for
did.
it.
That's not even one of
You
those
said
grades.
marvelous.
No. So
Them
Thor:
Thor
Love
chicks are
and
marvelous.
Thunder, Hawkeye. I'm thinking like of recent projects that
Doctor
was in the
Strange
man
2.
Weird.
range.
I noticed that you just mentioned 2 Phase 4 products, so this would be the third Phase 4 product that you give a trash Ola to.
I said man.
Yeah, because the Feige check bumps it up one notch. I get how it works. I get
No,
how the system works.
I'm giving you. I mean, if we're gonna go back, Thor, Thor Ragnarok, Thor, the Dark World, also
It
in
sounds
that
like
category from
you're
other
racist
phases.
against Thor, which is so weird because you like Loki. It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense.
Loki was a great series.
Loki wasn't also a relevant dumpster fire as well.
No,
What are
it
we
wasn't
talking here?
irrelevant. Loki kicked
Speak,
off the
Yep.
phase. Him
Speaking of
killing Kang is what set all this stuff in motion.
Sure. Speaking of irrelevant trash, you liked What If, and that was fucking pointless.
It wasn't pointless. It was a cartoon though. Cartoons kind of.
Because She-Hulk is real, right? She's real life. I can go
Yeah.
touch her.
No, but she. I mean,
I get what you're saying.
because
I get
you
what you're
got
saying.
alternate universes in What If. What If was literally What If.
Did you
It
give
wasn't
Groot the
existing
pass?
in this
The
universe.
Baby Groot show? You gave the Baby Groot show the same pass?
Oh no, that was awesome. Baby Groot for the
you
kids.
enjoyed that.
For the kid, Baby Groot for the kids. You know what I mean? Baby
You
Groot
and
for the
Ben.
kids. I love that.
You
That
and
was
Ben
awesome.
both think that's amazing. You and Ben.
See,
Ben,
Baby
you
Groot
love
for
Groot?
the kids.
Yeah,
You can't knock Baby Groot. Come on,
It's because of Vin Diesel's little voice. That's what's going on. I see.
But yeah,
I really didn't like it that much. That's crazy.
No, I mean, I was
mad about-
interested. So as the season went on, I was interested in the overall story, and then it just, at the end of it, it was just like, yeah, it didn't matter.
I want to know if Benny likes She-Hulk.
Benny, you like She-Hulk? Let me see. You like She-Hulk?
Yes.
Is that because the Juggernaut gives it a business?
Yeah, he said yes. I'll Hitler, Benny.
But yeah, so my thing is like the problem I had are like different, like one, the little in the beginning when her and Hulk went at it, She-Hulk's strong, she's not fucking with the Hulk.
I didn't mind that.
Would you beat up your cousin, John? Would you beat up your cousin who's just learning about her powers? Come on.
I have beat up my cousin. That's just learned about his powers.
Well, he's not Puerto Rican Hulk, John. He's regular Hulk.
I didn't mind that. I think that's a nitpick more than anything. I mean,
That's more because Hulk lost his balls. That has nothing to do with Jen. That's not Jen's fault. Hulk been lost his balls.
True. That's true.
He took his balls a long time ago.
And then I know it shouldn't matter because I know it's technically a different universe because it's the same universe but different character because of Edward Norton and shit. But I didn't like how big Abomination looked towering over fucking Hulk like he's some little bitch. That bothered me.
That's a good
bothered
point.
me.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. You're right.
And that bothered the fuck out of me.
But
like,
he was wearing Crocs.
He
was wearing Crocs. Remember, Abomination was wearing Crocs.
But again, it's little things. It's nothing. I like that. I just the last episodes really killed it for me. But I did like the poke funs that like there was costume because that's a terrible costume. But I get it. He's in LA. That's cool. In New York, he will wear his all red.
That's the LA costume.
But John, you know that those colors are his dad's robe from when he was boxing. John, you gotta show respect for the mustard and the ketchup. Tell Benny to shut the.
What?
Yeah, no, I just like I said. Overall, it felt like every episode was filler. We all were waiting for Daredevil. Like it was like you weren't looking forward to the episode for the episodes. You were just looking forward to when is this going to matter? When is it going to mean something? When
But I think that's you. That's a Paul thing, or maybe I'm outnumbered here. But you needed to matter to the greater. I like it because
not even to the greater.
I like it because at the end they were like, "Yo,
story.
this shit was a joke. It doesn't matter. It was just entertainment."
I guess. I mean, but it wasn't even that entertaining then.
To you.
To me, I feel like not even to the phase or to the universe, to the series itself. Episode 9 said episodes 1 through 8 didn't matter.
To the story-wise, yes.
Yeah. So even connected to the universe, it just didn't matter to the show.
Now I watched every episode twice, and then the Daredevil episode 3 times. You used to watch every episode twice. Did you do that with this one? Or you were like, nah.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
You did watch it twice. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. So twice you were still like, nah, this is not working for me.
Yeah, but like I said, I was invested. So when episode 9 came around, it was just like, so that none of that mattered. Like it was just like, I was looking forward to, okay, now are we gonna, the intelligentsia? What is Titania's role? Like I'm like, these things should mean something, right? And it was like, no, this other chick can bust through the walls, but they still worry about the green chick. Nobody cares about her. Like y'all want her blood? Like okay, and you know what I'm saying? Like, the story itself.
Well, it's like it was a fetish, bro. He wanted the green.
And
He
I was
wanted
with
that
them
green.
because so we talked about how
Later.
she was on her feminist kick in episode 1 and all that, but then by the end of the episode, it was like, yeah, she's wrong. Everything she yelled at Bruce about, she was wrong. She was like, oh, I don't want to be a hero. I'm gonna be a lawyer. First, soon as Titania busted the walls, she's like, her friend was like, change. That's you're out the window. All that. I can control my anger. Da da da. It was like, well, then you killed those dudes. So you meant to kill them guys? You didn't. So she kind of,
So-
she got
so
proven
let's-
wrong on a lot of that stuff. But
Let's talk about the wedding episode, Paul, because I think I found the root cause of what's going on and what's bothering you. So
Okay.
tell me about this wedding episode, Paul. You remember the bride? That was what, her cousin or some shit?
her
Who was
friend,
it?
her high school friend,
Doesn't matter. So you didn't like this episode, right?
no.
Now, is it because the actress that was playing her bride or her cousin, whatever the fuck, is it because the actress was born a man? Is this because of your anti-trans agenda, Paul? Is that what's really going on here?
I didn't even know that.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Interesting.
I didn't know that. That's irrelevant.
Oh, so this is all Paul's A 2020 Vision anti-trans agenda. Is that what's really going on here, you incel? Is
No.
that what's? Are you a part of intelligentsia? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, just make sure. Carry on.
I didn't. That's news to me. I didn't even know that. I
But-
mean, shout out to that
First you
community.
said,
We respect.
first you said you
know
didn't know about the Hellraiser thing, and now you didn't know about Jen's cousin. Interesting, Paul.
No.
Interesting.
but
That's
I
all I'm
mean,
gonna say.
My
But
problem
that was
is
John who
again,
didn't know about the Hellraiser. I didn't care about
that was,
Hellraiser.
yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was
Well,
John.
we
See,
didn't know
you
about
see.
it. Anyway, but the point is,
You too.
with
You too.
She-Hulk, you expected smashing and fighting, and
No, I
most of her
didn't.
battles were in court.
I didn't expect smashing and fighting.
Well, no, John. Normally, I'm with you on the smashing and the fighting, but it was called attorney.
Yeah, it was
said
attorney and law. I didn't expect
yeah.
smashing and fighting.
But
I
she's
didn't.
She-Hulk.
I didn't go into it with any expectation. I didn't know what they were going to give us with it, and that's what I'm saying. In the first episode, they kind of set the bar of her saying, "I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm not going to be that," and then it was like she still had to jump into that world. So I thought we were going to get that conflict of her trying to live a normal life and still she's going to end up becoming
But
some
she
kind
still
of
has
like
to
I didn't know
smash.
where they were going with it.
Now, John, you keep
She'd be a
saying that,
lawyer, but
you
she
keep
still has
saying-
to smash.
but she did, John. She smashed 4 guys.
she
It
did
was 9
smash.
episodes, and she
She
smashed
did
4 different
smash.
guys.
No.
What's the
No.
problem, John?
So,
What's
using
the
the
problem?
Futurama references,
Single
her
female
snoo-snoo smashed.
lawyer.
Her snoo smashed, right? Her
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
she smashed nothing with her fist.
We
Well,
don't
she
know
might have
what she
fisted
did
one
with
of
her
them.
fist.
You don't know
She
what
might-
fucking
she
that
might
big
have-
Yeah,
fist
we
is.
don't know.
But
What are we
but
talking
yeah, I'm
about?
like, bro, all her battles were in court.
Yo, do you think she turned into She-Hulk with her hand inside a mat?
I hope not. That's gonna be the
He-
new Hell's Kitchen.
Listen, we seen him walk away barefoot, so
yeah, something must have happened,
But
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like my She-Hulk put the business on Hercules in the bedroom and then beat him up in real life. That's my She-Hulk. She
Juggernaut.
smashes.
I'm joking,
She
man.
smashes. She didn't beat Juggernaut though. She gave him the business, but she didn't beat him up. She beat up Hercules. She fucked Hercules up. But
But Hercules was just introduced in the MCU. You gotta give him a second. They're
but I'm
built.
Thank
saying
you.
like she gave people the business while also doing her lawyer thing. This one just did lawyer thing. And
But
only
the
gave
budget,
Tatiana
but the
Tatiana
budget of the
a
show was $1.50, John. The budget was $1.50. They couldn't even have her changing.
I
And they
did like
addressed
that
it,
joke
but,
when Kevin
yeah,
was like, "Can you change off screen?"
Oh, so, yeah,
moved
save
our
us money,
CGI
yeah.
team to another project, and they played the
And then
Wakanda drums.
The Wakanda beats. Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was funny. I thought that
Which-
was funny.
As
But
I
I think the
shared
moral
with
of
you
the story
guys,
is, I think the moral of the story is that no matter how good Wakanda Forever is, Phase
isn't-
4 sucked.
I don't
Phase
agree.
4 sucked.
One, I don't agree. Two, we're saving that for a whole nother episode. We're gonna have that
the
conversation.
episode, boys and girls, the episode is titled Phase 4 Sucks.
No,
Look for it. It's coming soon to a 2021 Vision.
but sticking with She-Hulk, like I said, I felt, like I said, I didn't have expectations, but I was invested into it going somewhere at least to wrap up the season, and I think the ending just kind of just was like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter, and I was fine with the whole Kevin, and I was cool. I thought that was cool. I just was like, okay, so Todd doesn't change, but now can we get some explanation on Todd? Like, where did he get his money from to even have, you know, that type of technology?
you and your origin stories. This
I,
guy needs to know
I mean,
exactly
I
where
got
everything
questions.
happened.
I got questions.
I thought you would have enjoyed the fact that she called out everybody having daddy issues because that's been one of your ongoing rants about
I just
the
want.
daddy.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I called that years ago. I told
Yeah,
you. I was
she
glad that
mentioned it.
somebody else. I'm at least I know
She
that.
shouted out the X-Men. I know you guys are excited about seeing gay Wolverine. So I mean, I don't know. I
No,
thought you guys would
no.
rank it a little higher, but I guess it was
Cyclops is the
not.
gay
I don't
one.
know.
Cyclops will be the gay one, not Wolverine. Okay, we all know
That's
that.
that's him.
His beams will be the rainbow.
And there's nothing wrong with that, guys.
And there's
And there's
nothing
nothing wrong
wrong
with
with that.
right.
Exactly.
So
But
do you think that you giving it a meh is because you hate women or
No, no. And
are,
I don't like this
are
this
you sure?
agenda you
Because
have that you're
I
trying to
feel like
put
it's
on.
weird to have a great pending about a woman's She-Hulk show. You didn't even invite one female. I think you hate women, and then you brought up the trans thing that nobody asked
I
you about.
didn't.
Out
You
of
brought that
nowhere,
up.
you're like, "Hey, what about this
You
episode?"
brought that up. I didn't invite him in because this was a last minute thing. We kind of just sprung together real quick. I was trying to watch other projects so we could record, but we didn't talk about those.
but not the
Respect
Terrifier 2,
Mike.
which you should
But
be
we will
watching.
talk about
For
that later.
Halloween, we talked about Mike. God damn
We
it!
will talk about that later. But I've been
Now,
busy.
now,
And
Paul,
I'm
real
working
quick.
and stuff now.
First of all, congratulations. That means he's been busy. 1, 2. Uh, in the Lost Werewolf by Night episode that we shot and disappeared, you also said that sucked. So that's phase
I
4.
did
All
not.
of phase 4 is man, dude.
Listen,
What's going on?
Otto is a straight up liar. We can talk. We will talk about that in a later episode as well too. I
But
thought
we did.
I thought it was good. I thought you guys enjoyed it.
You thought it was better than She-Hulk though?
I did not. Well, it's a one off. It's I don't even like. It's a
But
tougher
so She-Hulk,
comparison.
there's no season 2. There's no season 2.
No, but
She-Hulk.
it's 9 episodes.
All that matters, Terrifier 2, art was here. That's all that matters.
I agree with that.
We can
I
do a
co-sign that.
sidebar for that. 'Cause I'm never gonna watch that movie. So if you guys,
It's
wanna-
2
Why?
hours
What are
and
you?
20
What are you
minutes of
scared
beauty.
of clowns? Are you
It's
scared
2
of
hours and
beautiful
20 minutes
women?
of
What's your
how can I be scared of clowns and I'm here with you two guys?
Oh, that was good. I walked into
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
I set him
That's a
up
good
for
one.
that one.
I'm a beautiful
All right.
clown. But
Single
but, bro,
female lawyer.
it's a 2 hour, 20-minute movie of amazingness.
All right, like I said, if you want, we can do a
You'll enjoy
sidebar.
it
You can
more
go
than you
in. I'm not
enjoy
gonna watch
She-Hulk.
it.
Because
I'm
you
not
hate
gonna
women.
watch it.
Because you hate women. Admit it.
No, I don't.
No, I think you would like it because he kills a lot of women, and you hate women, so it's
I do
perfect. I
not
think it would
hate
enjoy it.
women.
Like really
I
violently.
don't like this narrative that you keep trying to paint.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad this is being documented. Everyone sees that it's you saying that, not me.
I heard on your planet that symbol stands for you hate women. Is that true?
On Earth, I'm from here.
So
Luckily, I can't get canceled.
You've
Shout out
been
to Kanye.
drinking. That's vodka in there. I know what's going
This
on.
is
here.
water, high quality H2O.
Oh, okay.
But yes, no, I never said that. Otto, that is all coming out of your mouth. But yes, if you guys want to talk about Terrifier, I will let you talk about Terrifier.
Just
My
watch
platform is
it.
for
It's
you
gonna be
guys.
on the internet any second now. Watch it for free. Watch it on your Steam Deck. Come
I'm
on,
not
man. Just watch
interested.
it.
I'm not
Because
interested.
because you hate women or you're scared of clowns. Come on, bro. Tell me
I
the
saw
truth.
Smile. I like Smile. Y'all don't want to talk about Smile?
I agree. So what
Werewolf
is it?
by Night, I like that. Y'all want to talk about the good stuff?
So what?
I told
So
you I'm
real
fine with that. But see, you're saying you don't want to talk the good stuff, assuming that this is not good, but yet it's making crazy money right now.
it's getting good
I
reviews.
didn't. It ain't making my money. I don't care. I'm not interested. That was my
But tell
point.
us
I'm not
why,
interested.
Sway? You don't have the answers. Why,
I'm not
Sway?
interested. Werewolf by Night is another Phase 4 property you guys don't want to talk about because it's a good Phase 4 property. That's why you guys are running from it.
What if I told you Captain America is in Terrifier 2?
Which Captain America?
Now you gotta watch. You gotta watch to find out.
I'm not interested.
I think Paul doesn't like horror.
All right, boys and
I'm
girls.
not.
So once
I'm
again,
not a horror fan. I'm not.
we have 3 dopes for She-Hulk.
No, we
We're
don't.
very excited.
We don't. And I don't just keep trying to create a narrative. Like
We
you're
have
not
3
Kevin.
dopes.
You're not
Yeah,
Kevin.
I
You
meant-
can't rearrange the episode.
You hate trans women. And
I do
3
not.
dopes for She-Hulk. Just
I
regular
give
women.
it a high man. It would have been dope if Juggernaut would have knocked them boots, but since he wasn't in it, high man.
Season 2, maybe. Who knows?
They're not
There
getting
will be
season
no
2.
season 2.
Oh,
They're not getting also, boys and girls, Jared's not here because he didn't watch it, and I have a theory that most people didn't watch it. Paul, in your friend group, did you have people that watched it, or
Yeah.
most of the people didn't watch it?
I know a lot of people that watched it.
Yeah, I was actually
Okay.
surprised because Jared's a big fan of Marvel stuff. I thought he would have watched it.
He hasn't watched a lot of stuff.
busy
He's
guy.
been back. He's been busy working
He's
and stuff, so he hasn't watched a lot of things. So
That's
I
fair.
understand, nothing for Jared, just me and Jared. Like I understand. I'm gone for 16 hours with no phone or technology,
Yeah.
but I still watched it.
he works. No, he works over there. Well, listen.
That's
I
fine.
talked to
That's
that
fine.
man.
That's
I
fine.
should have asked him that.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. But what about the other guy? The other guy that does the show with us, whose name escapes me.
Lewis saw She-Hulk. He's actually watching Halloween right now. I told him we're not gonna review it yet anyway. So he's
Okay,
gonna.
good.
So he'll probably be on the next
We'll hop
review.
on the next thing. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, he'll do
But
that.
so overall, the same people that you normally talk
Oh,
to
actually,
besides us.
Train Man Danny sent me a video that I'll probably clip in here for She-Hulk.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he said some
Good.
stuff.
So he saw it. Okay.
He saw it. He couldn't.
Can you give us a little tease? Was it positive?
Of his video? I'll send it to you. You want to
Well,
right now? You want to watch it and record your
I
reaction?
watched the thing.
No,
I
watch
just
it when
wanted
you
to.
post it so you get.
I
the
just
views
wanted
on
to
it.
know if I'm the only person who liked the show. Or
He liked it.
He
He
did
thought
like it. Okay.
he thought you wasn't gonna like it.
Oh, nice.
Because he actually messaged me at the
What a
last
twist.
episode. He was like, "I'm curious to see what Otto's gonna say." Because
It was no. I like women, unlike you. I have no problem with.
yeah. So,
Bye, everybody. Bye.
all right, we'll converse. We'll talk about it. See y'all next episode. All that good stuff. I gotta end.